It's all about freedom. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. Freedom is important. Liberties are important. Recognizing and honoring free will is important. To me, I hope it is to you. As Americans, we have enjoyed a lot of freedoms for a long time. They've been lessening and lessening. The further we go through time, seems like there's fewer and fewer freedoms. There are people out there that like to control others. I don't like those kind of people. Because I don't like controlling people. I don't want to control people. I recognize and honor your free will. I hope that everybody out there would honor my free will. Free will doesn't hurt anybody else. I don't have free will to go harm somebody or do something harmful. Free will is that I do what I want when I want, as long as it doesn't negatively affect anybody else. That's free will. People talk about the Constitution, talk about freedoms, liberties, stuff like that. A lot of people assume things are rights that are not. They also act like things that are rights are privileges. This is a right, not a privilege. Who gave me that right? Not the Constitution, not the government, not any man. Man does not give rights. God gives rights. Constitution, man, governments are only there to protect rights, not to give rights. This whole preparedness thing is freedom. It helps you be more free. Be independent from the system. Independent from control. I've talked in the past about one part of preparedness that a lot of people don't talk about all the time. That is indebtedness. If you are in debt, you're not free. You are controlled by somebody else. Somebody else has a say in your life, how things work, stuff like that. So I recommend, please, work on becoming debt-free. It's a good way to go about doing it. I'll tell you what. Your primary residence, your mortgage, that's not technically a debt. Most people look at it that way. Because most people can't afford to pay off their house. Okay, I get it. But everything else, credit cards, vehicles, all the other things, pay it off. That will help you be more free. What else will help you be more free? Like I said, independent from the system. So, we talk about food storage all the time. We talk about water. We talk about medical. We talk about a lot of things in the preparedness community. Skills, skill sets. The ability to do all these things, to take care of yourself. Not to rely on the government to take care of you. FEMA is not going to come save you. Ask anybody in a disaster area. Yeah, you are much better off if you're able to take care of yourself. Lift yourself up. A really good way, another really good way other than the food storage, and let me talk about that for a sec. Food storage is your emergency fund. I know I've talked about that in the past, but it's important to remember. Like your emergency fund of cash in your safe, under your bed, wherever it is, buried in the yard, whatever. Your emergency fund is for, say something breaks, you got to repair something, you got to do something, medical bill, whatever it is. Your emergency fund is there so it no longer is an emergency, or it's not as stressful, because you have the ability to be like, okay, this happened, okay, take some money out, take care of it. Responsible adult thing to have and to do. And then you replenish it and you add to it, stuff like that. But anyway, food storage is my emergency fund, your emergency fund. Because like I said before also, once you open it up, once you get into it, you set the stopwatch for your life, for how long you're going to live. So how to go about mitigating that factor, I'll get to in just a sec. One thing I want to talk about first is a really good part of your food storage plan. Dry goods, canned goods, rations, and then this category, the freeze-dried meals, meaning like Mountain House, Wise Company, Augustin Farms makes some, stuff like that. But what is one of my favorites is My Patriot Supply. Their ready-hour foods are very good. The buckets are really good. And if you're interested in them as part of your preparedness plan, which I say part of, it's not the whole thing, so don't go spend all your money on this stuff. Have it as part of your preparedness plan. Or the ready-hour food buckets. Links in the description below, preparewithap.com. It's My Patriot affiliate store. So yes, I make some money if you order stuff, but I can also save you money, and it's good products that I believe in. I've tasted, they taste good. Their caloric value is right up there. It's quality stuff. 25-year shelf life at least. I would say a lot longer than that. Ready to go. And all you gotta do is take it out of the pouch, throw it in a pot of boiling water, and boil it. Simple. You want to keep it simple. And that caloric value is very important. They have good caloric values in their food buckets. We stockpile them, we store them. I highly recommend them. Like I said, you could follow the link, follow somebody else's link, or don't follow any link. Don't save any money. Just go to their website. That's fine. I'm not just here trying to make money. I'm trying to tell you guys about that as part of your plan so that you can be better prepared. What I was getting to? The idea I was getting to is very simple. The whole homesteading thing, being able to produce your own calories, is very important. Growing your own fruits, growing your own vegetables, raising your own animals. We are going to be adding chicken coop and chickens very soon. We do have access right now to them through neighbors and tribe members, but we're going to have our own on site. I want to get like probably 20 or so chickens, and then I probably won't get eggs for a long time. I want to get that number up to like 400, seriously. I know it sounds crazy, and maybe that's outside the realm of what I'm able to do, but I would love to have about that many birds. Anyway, because they're sources of eggs and meat. Growing your own is also vitally important. This coming garden season, which I've looked at the hardiness zones, the whole when to plant what, when, and everything like that, I can already start putting seeds in the ground for certain things. The hardier stuff, like carrots and beets, cauliflower, some of the greens. I can already start putting seeds, but in January. I'm hardiness zone 8 alpha. But I'm going to wait till next month to do it because this winter is supposed to be really harsh. But what we're going to do is we are going to massively increase our garden area and add chickens. I would like to at least double my garden, if not triple my garden. Right now I think we have 12 raised beds, and I think last year at the peak we had 18 or 20 containers, which were those big, the black containers with the yellow lids that are, pretty deep. Those containers. So I recommend, please plant every inch that you possibly can. Plant everywhere. Plant everything. Plant the woods. Plant your yard. Grow stuff inside. Throw planters on your porch, on your veranda, on your roof. I don't care. Plant everywhere. Grow everything you possibly can. Grow as many calories as you possibly can. Because if you have excess, all you have to do is can it. That is a skill you gotta have. Not just canning though. What about dehydrating? You can also dehydrate them. Seal them in Mylar bags, throw them in a bucket, bam, long-term food storage. Oxygen absorbers also, don't forget that. Dry ice also works. Another part of that is if you're blessed with a freeze dryer, those things are awesome. I would like to eventually have one. A tribe member, my tribe, has one. Wow, those things are cool and fun to mess around with, do silly things. But anyway, there's a lot of things you can do. Like I said, if you produce excess, that's fine. You can take care of it. You can stockpile it. You can store it. It's all about freedom. These things are also part of freedom. Those things are also part of freedom. But get your seeds, both kinds, now. Get your raised beds ready now. Get your soil ready now. Get anything you possibly can to get ready now for this coming growing season. Start now. If you can grow inside, grow lights, aquaponics, hydroponics, whatever it is. Make your garage a garden, your carport a garden. I don't know, anywhere you could possibly think of. I know, I'm fired up. Yes, this is important, people. This is empowerment. This is freedom. Food is control. Along with this, water. I throw water in everything. If it'll hold water, I put water in it. Set it aside. Some of it's potable water for drinking. Some of it is just flushing water, garden water, bathing water, pet water, stuff like that. One trick is, I forget who I heard it from, but laundry detergent. When you get done with laundry detergent, if you have one of the plastic bottles, you use liquid laundry detergent, don't rinse it out. Just fill it full of water. Because then you can use it to wash your clothes. Because that residue of detergent, or the cleaner that's in there, will still be in there. Yes, it'll be watered down. Will it be as effective as it was before? No, it won't. But it will help. And that's one way you can do it. Having these things like buckets, brooms, broom handles, different things to be able to wash your clothes in an off-grid situation are also very important. There's a lot to this. Boom! I changed. No, I didn't like the ending. So I cut it and I'm redoing the ending. It's very important, people, to empower ourselves, to be preppers, to homestead, to grow our own food, raise our own food, do all these different things like I talked about in this video. Yeah, we got to make a stand. We need to enable ourselves and empower ourselves to be in as powerful a situation as possible so that we can't be controlled. I don't want to be controlled. I don't know if you want to be controlled, but I know I don't want to be. So doing things that will get me more well equipped to stand alone is important. And if a big SHTF event happens, we're going to be on our own anyway. Well, with the exception of our groups. Highly advocate groups. Very, very good thing. Talked about in yesterday's video. Group I have, new group I found. So we're going to be incorporating the two. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, do the things, people. Have a wonderful day. Keep on prepping. Subscribe. Do all those things. Please support the channel. I really appreciate all you guys here. Yeah, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. And blessings to you and yours.